Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back and tuning in. If you are new here, thank you for joining. Like, subscribe, share, tell people, bring a friend, tell a friend, bring a friend. I usually post videos on Wednesday. As of right now, that's been going great. I've been posting videos on Wednesdays. That could change, but as of right now, tune in on Wednesdays. Check my page on Wednesdays. They should have some new content. Today we're going to be talking about dating. So I asked on my Instagram, I asked people to give me suggestions about what they think that I should talk about on my channel. And some people DM me a few things, and a friend of mine texted my phone and said I should do some dating advice. And I'm like, me? Dating advice? Girl, listen. It's the blind leading the blind, okay? So that's a FYI before y'all listen to this and get y'all pen and pad and say, oh, Lee dropping gems on dating, blah, blah, blah. Number one thing I'm gonna start off with the red flags, and then we're gonna work our way to the green flags. Okay, red flags are basically things that people do that should let you know that they're not good to be dating or they're not relationship ready. Green flags are the things that people do that are good signs, that are things that you should look for, and things that should make you be like, oh yeah, this person is ready to be in a relationship. Okay. And I've been in situations where I ignored red flags and it cost me a lot. And I've been in situations where I ignored green flags and also regretted later, like, oh, he was a nice guy. I should have gave him a chance, But, we always pick the dummies, the dodo brains. Anywho, that was not shade. Y'all get my little trades and my little exes on here and be like, oh, it was not shade, no tea, no shade. Anywho, again, we're going to start with the red flags. The first big red flag I would say with dating is, communication. Like, if he is not communicating clearly, if he can't comprehend clearly, just like, letting you know, I'm busy today, or, I might be away from my phone, or, just like slow texting back hours later, oh, what's up, babe? I was a little busy, and like, no, that is a red flag, because for the simple fact, you need to start out saying, what it is. Hey, in the morning, I just woke up. I'm getting my day started. I got a busy day ahead. I might be away from my phone, whatever. Communication is high level, 100%. It should be on 100% at all times. Of course, we fall short. We are human, but for the simple fact, communication. If he ain't texting, he ain't responding, he not interested. Period. All right, the second red flag I would say is shaky relationship history. Shaky. I'm talking about like the kind of people, like you ask them, what happened in your last relationship, or, like you ask them, oh, that was your ex, or, what happened between y'all, or why y'all didn't work out. Like it's not so much always about, you wanting to know about the exes. You just kind of want to figure out what type of person you're dealing with, because, sometimes, believe it or not, like talking to an ex, in the beginning of a relationship is like good sometimes, because they'll tell you like some shit, and then you'll start seeing it and you be like, oh, girl was right. Old boy was right. So, shaky relationship history. Just, in and out of relationships, like they go with everybody. They belong to everybody. They for the streets. You hear me? Like everybody has been attached to them. They in everybody DMs, and just shaky. Just shaky. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just random people will be like, oh, he liked me, or he talked to me, or, which, like and talk to is not like a big deal. But, to the point to where you got these friendly niggas, like, well, they just be in everybody face. So, and then they quick to say, oh, that wasn't nothing. Shaky relationship history, okay? Number 2. Number 3, I would say pay attention to stuff like they family members. Red flags, family members too, because you know they'll have you around their mama, their sister, their brother, their aunties, their cousins. You hanging out with these people, and you know what I'm saying. Like soon as something go left with y'all, they on to the next. They friendly bobbing with everybody else. So you know what I'm saying. You just like that's something to watch out to. Is do he have like a friendly, or he or she have like this friendly family? Because in all actuality, like, you know, I've been on both ends of that. I've been in a situation where I was dating somebody with a friendly family, and I've been in a situation where I was a friendly family member. So, you know, my cousin King Tokyo, rest in peace. You know, he had his little, you know, he was a lover boy, a playboy. So we had to act like we knew these ladies, and we had to act like we love them, and we had to, you know what I'm saying, just out of respect for him. And you know, it is what it is. So that would be another red flag, shaky family members. I would probably say my last red flag would be just uncertainty. I kind of just feel like you know, men know what they want from the beginning. Like, so it shouldn't be a situation where you're unsure where you stand in your relationship, because they kind of know what they want and who they want to be with. So therefore, you know, we're not teenagers, we adults. So therefore, you know if you're interested in this girl like long term, if you want to marry her, you just want to be with her, you know, whatever, you know how you feel about this woman up front. Like, so therefore, we're not with the uncertainty, we're not with the, you know what I'm saying, I'ma see what's up and give it some time. And listen, uncertainty, we're not going for that. And just like a little, you know, that would be my top 4. But like I said, just another little thing, like I don't, like a red flag for me would be like somebody saying they're interested in you, but they DMing you everything. Like if you post a picture, they DMing you, oh, you look pretty, you look beautiful, babe, calling you babe, and all kind of stuff in a DM. But you know what I'm saying, when you post that picture, like they not on the picture, they not commenting, they not liking the picture, they doing everything in the DM. Like why you hiding, or what you being secretive about? You know, because 9 times out of 10 they a little player, and they do it to everybody. So they don't want, you know what I'm saying, get caught up in your messages and your comments, saying, calling you stink-a-doodle-doo, and they calling everybody else stink-a-doodle-doo. So, you know, that's another thing to pay attention to. If they can't comment on your post or under your picture or heart eye under your picture, then don't write it in my DM. Okay, so that's all the red flags I have for y'all. But the green flags, are basically piggyback off the red flags, because the green flags are simple. Like, you know, if your new dude or girl is hitting you up regularly, checking on you, trying to see if you ate, trying to see if you good, like throughout the day, communication skills is at 100%, then that's a green flag. Like they showing that they're interested, they not playing games, like they there when you call, you know what I'm saying, they being supportive, they really showing up for you. You know, like just basically like all the things that were red flags, they are basically turning them into green flags. Like the uncertainties, they're not giving you none of that. They around when you call, they there, they picking up the phone, you know what I'm saying, they showing up, like showing out, and just doing everything that you're supposed to do. And I kind of feel like sometimes when you are in a situation where you attracted to a certain kind of person, you tend to overlook the good guy, or you overlook, you know, another person, because you're just not interested in them. And, you know, they could be doing all the right things and showing all the right signs, but you're not interested in them. So you're missing the green flags. So definitely, you know, pay attention to the red flags, pay attention to the green flags, paying attention to, and then, hold up. So they have niggas that, let me stop saying niggas. That's a bad word. They have men that will literally do everything that you want them to do, and then like switch sides. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, when you sit back and think about it, you have to realize like there were things that happened, you know, throughout the relationship that you was like, well, dang, You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he ain't never want to go out on dates. You know what I'm saying? It just made you feel like, now that you're thinking about it, you probably, in that moment, you felt like, oh, he doing everything right, and he, you know, he doing good, and we're doing good. But once things go left and, you know, his true colors really show, you sit back and you start to think, because at that time you might have just been blinded by, you know, a few things that he was doing, and you sit back and you're like, well, you know, he did do this or he did do that, and you start paying attention more to the red flags, you know. So definitely I would just say, take your time. Take your time out here. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Get to know these people, because people can put on a show and make you believe that they're a great person. They're not, it's not what it's cracked up to be. But at the end of the day, dating is one of those things where you just weigh your options, you know. If the good outweighs the bad, then, you know, roll with it. Give it a try. If the bad outweighs the good coming in up front, then, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be upset when it don't work out, because you chose to not pay attention to those red flags, and, you know, you get what you settle for. So, you know what I'm saying, take your time. Don't rush things. I know with Valentine's Day coming up, everybody is like, you know, looking for love, and y'all want that box of candy and that one flower and that little teddy bear so bad, and that little one balloon they be putting on that. Anyway, y'all, you know, some people want that so bad. They want that love, they want that energy on that day, that people, you know, have made it into this like big thing. But, you know, don't settle for anything. Don't settle for no half-ass love just to say you got somebody. You know, at the end of the day, relationships are not for everybody. You know, some people are more relationship or dating people, and some people are, you know, some just like to be free. So, you know, take everything into consideration. Take your time. You know, again, like I said, this is the blind leading the blind, you know. But as far as me, y'all need to worry about me. I need to worry about if I got somebody, if I don't got somebody. But yeah, on another note, we'll touch on that one day. We'll definitely touch on that one day. If I have somebody, you know, I'm going to bring him on over here, and he going to sit, you know, right next to me, and then, you know, we going to give y'all some more dating advice. And if I don't, you know, I'll tell y'all that too, but we just not going to touch on that right now. Y'all want a dating advice, so this is not about me. This is about y'all. The title won't say Lee and her relationship status. The title say dating advice. So yeah, at the end of the day, this is my dating advice. And it is what it is. You know, always trying to bring some positive energy to y'all, like, you know, and keep that in relationships too. Like, you know, if the energy is positive and blessed and prosperous, then you move with that. But if it's negative and it's off balance and it's shaky and it's toxic, let it go. So enjoy this. Do what you want with it. But it is what it is. This is my dating advice, y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching.